Hello and welcome back to another video, and in this one I'm going to be doing my game week 1 predictions. And yeah, I really have not planned this. Most people who do their game week predictions would have planned what they're going to predict prior. I've not done that. Probably should have, but I've not done that. In future weeks I probably will. We're going to keep tabs on how well I do. It's going to be 3 points for a completely accurate scoreline, 1 point for the accurate result, so win, draw for either team, and that's how we're going to score it. 0 points if you get that wrong, obviously, and just see how many I can accumulate by the end of the season, I suppose. But yeah, let's just get into the games. The first game is Liverpool-Bournemouth, and I'll mention this a lot in my Premier League predictions video, which is why I put Bournemouth so low. I think they're just not great, are they? They've had so many defensive changes. They've really not done enough in the market to make up for that. Iraola's probably been let down a bit by the lack of incomings and the amount of outgoings that have happened. I don't think they could have prevented Tabani, Huijsen and Kerkez departing. Kepa, of course, who was on loan, also leaving. I don't think they could have really done much to stop that. But the fact they've not done enough to replace those players and build the squad up from what they had last year will probably have let down Iraola a bit. It's been a bit of a rough summer. Liverpool have slashed the cash massively. But I've also been pointing out in previous videos, it takes time to gel. It takes time to mould. It takes time for it all to click and work. So, for Liverpool, I'm not entirely sure what to say. I do think Liverpool will win this game, because I think both teams have had such big change over the summer. But I think Liverpool can come through it. I think Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 0. We'll go with that. Bournemouth could score. Evan Nilsson's a great striker. But we'll go 2-0 to Liverpool. I think Liverpool have got a decent enough team. I can't keep saying decent enough team. Liverpool have got a very good team. But it's going to take time to gel. But I think he'll be enough to beat this Bournemouth team, which is in a pretty similar situation. Moving on then to the 12:30 kickoff on Saturday, and it's Villa-Newcastle. Again, clubs that have had turbulent summers. Newcastle United, they've had a shocking summer. Rejection FC. But yeah, Villa have had a pretty decent summer. Watkins is on unbelievable form in pre-season. If he can carry that into the season, he's going to be phenomenal. Newcastle probably will, almost certainly, will not have Alexander Isak for this game against Villa. Will they have a great team? I mean, they don't even have a striker. Who's going to play up top? Alanga, maybe? Alanga, Murphy, Gordon, front three. I mean, it's not great, is it? And there's going to be those distractions in the background to do with this whole Isak saga. I just think Villa have a very good chance of winning this game. I'm going to go 3-1 Villa. 3-1 Villa, there we go. That's the prediction. Let's just stick with it. Moving on to Brighton-Fulham. Always an interesting one, isn't it? I don't really know what to say. Brighton-Fulham. I think Brighton are the better team. But, I mean, they're relying on Danny Welbeck for goals. Is that a worry? It's a bit of a worry. Is it a massive problem? Probably not. I think Brighton probably win this game. I'll go 2-1 Brighton, I think. Moving on to Sunderland-West Ham now. Newly promoted Sunderland splashed the money massively. West Ham not done anywhere near as much, but Youth looks like a decent signing. They've got some quality in through the door. Yeah, it's going to be interesting there. I'm not sure what to say. You know what? 2-2. Sunderland will get a result on game week 1. There's the big prediction. Then moving on to what should be the easiest game to predict, but it is Tottenham. It's Tottenham-Burnley. Realistically, I mean, they've not been on great form over pre-season, Tottenham, and I am filming this prior to the UEFA Super Cup. I'm filming this on the Wednesday. So we could see another shocker from Tottenham, or they could go and beat PSG. And then they'll probably beat PSG and then lose to Burnley. But I mean, realistically, they're going to beat Burnley. I'll go 3-0 Tottenham. Moving on to Wolves against Manchester City. Again, Wolves are a very poor team. They've not done anywhere near enough in bringing players in, and they've lost Mateus Cunha and they've lost Aït-Nouri, which are massive players for them. They can't really afford to lose both, but they have. They're going to have to deal with that, and I think they're going to very much struggle to deal with that. 3-1 City. I can see Strand Larsen getting a goal, but 3-1 City. Then Chelsea Palace. Chelsea Palace. This is an interesting game because Palace are really, really good. They're really good, and I think they could get a point. I'm going to go 1-1, 1-1 between Chelsea and Palace. And, Chelsea are obviously going to be the better team than Palace over the season, and when Palace have to try and balance Europe, it's going to be more of a struggle. I think they've got to balance Europe after this game, between Gameweek 1 and 2. I think they've got a Conference League qualifier, so that'll be a bit of a distraction for them, but realistically, Chelsea, very good team. Palace, very, very good team as well. Showed their quality over the Community Shield game. And I think 1-1's a fair enough scoreline for this. Obviously, when Palace start their European game campaigns, when they're playing in Europe in the midweek, if there was this game on a weekend, maybe I'll be going more strongly in Chelsea's favour because they've got the better squad depth. But given it's the first game of the season, both teams were just off a pre-season. I think Chelsea had a very short pre-season, a lot of interruptions, distractions caused by the Club World Cup. So, yeah, it's interesting, but I think Palace have enough. I think Palace have enough to get a point. Moving on, Forest Brentford. Again, clubs with shambolic summers, probably both these clubs. Forest have lost Elanga. They brought in this Ndoye guy. He looks pretty decent, but they've not really done enough for Forest. But they've not had some of Brentford have had. Brentford have lost their manager, their captain, their best player. They're probably going to lose Visser as well. They can't afford to lose all those players, and they have. And that's why I had them tipped for relegation in my Premier League predictions. But Forest Brentford, realistically, Forest win this game. I'll go 2-0 Forest, which is high considering they scored about 2 goals in pre-season. We're doubling it already. But anyway, the big one. Man United Arsenal. Oh, I don't know what to say about this either. I think we're going to win. But I can't work out if it's going to be a tight game, whether we could draw, or whether we're just going to destroy them. I think we've got the better squad for sure. We've definitely got the better players. We've definitely got the better manager. It is at Old Trafford, and it is game week 1. Anything can happen. United had a very good pre-season. And done very good transfer business as well. I don't know what to say about this. Should we just go big? 3-0 Arsenal. There you go. Gyökeres hat-trick game week 1. I don't know. That's what we're going to say. It could easily be 2-1 United. But I'm going to go 3-0 Arsenal. It's that sort of game. I don't know what to say. Anything could happen. Then last but not least, Leeds against Everton. Leeds look an alright team. Had a pretty decent pre-season, I believe. Saw them, didn't they draw with United? I think they drew with AC Milan as well. So they've had some decent pre-season games, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Everton moving into the new stadium. This is obviously at Ellen Road, so it won't be in the new stadium. But yeah, I think there's going to be a nice bounce at Everton. Jack Grealish probably will make his debut in this game as well, so that'll be big. But I think Everton win this game. Did they keep a clean sheet? I reckon so. 1-0 Everton, Jack Grealish goal on debut. There we go. So there we go. That is my game week 1 Premier League predictions. Thank you for watching this video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. If you want to see future videos, subscribe and turn notifications on to be notified when I next post. So yeah, that is it for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.